First question, how did you come to be a musician? I have always liked music, so I guess I thought I would try to make some. 2. Tell me how the Popsicles formed. I was trying to make it at the time, so I purposely picked out Eric, Tony, and Tris in order to make the band as easy on the eyes as possible. 3. Have you seen the Popsicles YouTube story by the drummer? Yes, I have seen the Popsicles story on YouTube that Eric made, and it's pretty accurate. 4. Why did you leave the Popsicles? I got saved and eventually started playing Christian music. 5. How did you meet Chuck Smith? Chuck Smith's church seemed to have a lot of music and bands going on at the time. 6. What was Randy Ziegler's connection with the Lifesavors? Randy Ziegler was the youth evangelist guy for Saturday night concerts there at Calvary Chapel, Costa Mesa. 7. How did the Lifesavors form? The Lifesavors were formed by me going around trying to find a few guys, Chris, Kevin, and Ray, and eventually Mike, that liked the same kind of music and that wanted to make a ministry type of band. 8. Who wrote the songs? I wrote most of the songs during the Us Kids period, and some were written by me and Chris Wimber. And then 9. Which Lifesavors albums were you lead vocalist? Us Kids. 10. Names of other musicians in the band and the instruments they played. Yeah, that at different times there were different members. So there was always kind of a revolving door thing happening. 11. On the album Us Kids, the first album, what was your favorite song? Us Kids, because it pretty much summed up what the band was about. Question 12. On the album Dream Life, what was your favorite song? Watch Nowhere. 13. Why did the band change from you to the late Mike Knott? There were 2 frontmen, me and Mike, and 2 songwriters, me and Mike, so I figured that the band would be better if it was just going in one direction, singer-songwriter, instead of 2. 14. How did Labor of Love form? Labor of Love, I always started new bands. 15. What was your song on Labor of Love? All songs for the Labor of Love band equals Krischak. 16. Why did Labor of Love end? Probably time for a new band to start. 17. What do you think of contemporary Christian music today? CCM today, I don't really follow it, so not sure what's going on with it these days. 18. What bands do you like today? Bands I like today, David Sylvian, Brian Ferry, but sometimes I go through periods of not listening to any music at all. Question 19. Did you feel like a pioneer starting a new generation of music? Never really thought about that, to be honest. I was just doing what God had me doing at the time. 20. Were you interviewed for Us Kids, an alternative music revolution film? They said they were going to let me do an audio interview, but it never materialized or happened. 21. During your time in Lifesavors, did you ever connect with any other bands? 21. Yes, many bands, but the 3 that come to mind are Undercover, Lifters, and the Altar Boys. 22. What was your most favorite venue to play? I liked them all. Churches, clubs, halls, etc. 23. How did you like playing at Calvary Costa Mesa? Playing at Calvary Costa Mesa was kind of weird because they didn't really care for dancing there, and we were kind of used to everyone dancing and having fun, etc. 24. Do you feel that Lifesavors was a part of the second generation or second wave of the Jesus movement? I guess the second wave of CCM and the Jesus movement. 25, what are you doing now? Just go to, it's on the internet. It's the music I'm doing now. And it's https:// I'm going to spell this audiomac.com/xchak-gears, GEARZ. And that will do it. Thank you for letting me do this interview. And it's really cool how you have captured that time period, that period in time with all your interviews. And thanks again. Take care. God bless.